Four people in a room talking about everything. Or talking about really nothing at all. You decide.
Welcome. This is the Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank with my password.
Uh-oh.
No, what's
For
happening?
what?
Got it.
To get into your account?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have your account.
What a roller coaster that was for us.
Wow. What a day today, though, guys. Seriously, I can't think of anything normal in my life. That didn't even make sense.
Nope. No, it didn't. And that's the day.
What do you mean?
I just, words, like, from the beginning, from when I got in here, why can't I I can't. Nothing is coming to me. What did I just recently do? And I was like, I'm an idiot. There was something else. There's been a few of those.
There's been a few things.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like you're hopped up.
It's the weirdest thing. It is so bizarre. I've
See,
only
but-
had one coffee. I slept really, really well last
Then
night.
this is the problem. I've always told Jenni that.
Yeah.
Most people are scattered and low energy when they
Yeah.
don't sleep well.
Yeah.
When Jenni sleeps well, that's when the problem
you're the
starts.
opposite.
Yeah. Like I woke up once to leave a 4-minute voice note for Brady about the dream I had.
Yeah.
And then I fell back to sleep and I didn't wake up until almost like 4 minutes before my alarm went on.
Okay.
Which never
Is
happens.
that
that's the
why I
problem.
didn't see you this morning?
You didn't see me this morning?
No, you were. You're not an apparition. I see you right now.
Am I here?
What do you mean?
It's real.
You're in the studio.
We all see you, Jenni.
Do you see us?
I don't know what's going on. Oh.
You see me right now.
What are you seeing?
No, I just
Was
see
I late?
I see a floating sweater.
It happened.
Jenni, are you there?
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
No, this morning when we arrive at the studio
Yes,
for
yeah.
the show,
Right.
you're a few minutes late. I didn't know because you overslept.
Yeah, no, didn't oversleep. Like, was
Okay.
still up before my alarm. But normally I'm here earlier because I never sleep till my alarm.
Here's a question. Did you know when you woke up this morning, like,
Rush, Jenni's there.
Wait,
I can't see her.
over here, Rush.
Yeah.
Over here. Also, guys, I just said I couldn't remember my password. And I'm like, oh, got it. No, the password is incorrect. Try again.
Really?
Okay,
Hang on.
Is it the same password as forever? Because I for
Yeah.
sure have your password somewhere.
when you woke up this morning, how long did it take before you knew you were having a day like this?
Oh, not long.
Like, was it immediate?
I knew it because I was tired when I woke up. And that doesn't happen often. And I think it's because I'm never in a deep enough sleep to actually really feel
So you feel
groggy.
tired. Again, unlike most people,
Yeah.
You feel tired when you sleep well.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's the weirdest thing. And all morning, my mouth wasn't working from
There
the
we
first time
go.
I had to talk. I couldn't, nothing, I couldn't.
You couldn't nothing.
Even now.
You
Even
couldn't
now,
nothing at all.
I don't even know what's going on.
Nope.
And my password is still wrong.
Yes.
Wait, can I come in and try password?
Yes, please.
Okay, we're gonna.
Okay.
Can we start the hot tub podcast?
Yeah, well,
I-
let's see if he gets it.
No,
Can we
well,
start? Can we start the
no,
podcast?
we have to know if the password works. We can't leave people like this. And
Oh, I've changed it since. I think I got it.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Jenni
Are you locked
You're
out?
locked
Locked out. For how long? Do I need to file a ticket?
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
file a ticket.
No. I would have spent more time thinking about it.
if only there were more time.
Oh, Jenni.
Oh, boy.
Well, now we can start it while you contact IT. Can we start the hot tub podcast?
I think so.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jenni?
Oh, I'm locked out.
We know you are. Yeah.
I'll file a ticket.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Brady.
Yeah. He'll send you the
that's
link.
great. Because that's
All right.
exhausting.
Well-
the thought of that right now.
It's the hot tub podcast with Mauler, Rush, floating headphones, and Brady.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Everyone is crazy about protein these days. You're
I
protein this,
love
protein that.
protein.
Protein is important. It's very important. Well,
Is that like the new version of mustard?
Yeah.
protein.
Molly, you don't seem crazy for protein.
Everybody's
Let's
doing
hear
it.
it. Protein.
I don't know if I'm there yet.
Oh,
no.
I thought,
protein's very
Jenni, I thought you said
important.
everybody was crazy
Well,
for protein.
I did say everyone, I guess, except Mauler.
I guess
Who's
you'll
not
have to
there
update
yet.
that
All
story.
right.
Yeah.
Protein.
There it is.
Food social media is filled with tips and tricks on how to pack your diet with protein. Some of them are legit, but this is a little absurd. I kind of love the idea, but people are snacking on wedges of Parmesan cheese.
Oh, I don't like
no.
that. No,
this
no.
is amazing.
Oh, that's just so much.
I said no one ever.
No, that's
it's-
too strong.
yeah.
That's
No.
too much.
That's
my
a
God.
That's a sprinkling cheese.
Yeah,
have-
it is.
I agree, yeah.
Have you seen me with anything that if they have parm on the side?
Yeah.
I am literally that original meme when it comes out. It's like, just tell me when. And the girl's head slowly disappears because the pile of cheese is so high.
No, I get that, but you wouldn't take a bite out of a block of
it's
parm.
weird.
It's too
Actually,
much.
Jenny gave
Been
me
there.
a pasta recently, and there was just a giant wedge of parm in there. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, what is this? Is this like a meat? What is it? Oh, it's just a
Oh.
giant chunk of cheese.
You know what it is? Because I keep all the rind from all of my parm, like the real parm that you can get that
Yeah.
you shave off yourself. I keep all the rind so that I can put them in stews and soups and
Sure.
chilies and
Right, and it just
and
ended
any
up being in
sauces.
my Tupperware?
Sorry, yeah, I forgot to take it out.
I'm not complaining.
It's a good accent cheese.
It
I
is,
I
yeah.
don't think it's a good
great.
bite into a block.
No.
Bite
no.
into a block of
You,
parm
you
any
don't
day.
slice yourself some parm and just
Right.
eat it. You
No.
wouldn't
Yeah.
do that.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, again, and it's not that it's bad. Like it's great.
It's
just
strong.
That's
it's
just
just
not how you
strong.
eat it.
I like a 10-year-old or like a 7-year-old aged whatever.
But you know you're in the minority.
No,
Most
like-
people
Am I?
don't do this.
No, like mustard is good. You don't have a spoon of it.
Right,
You just
right.
don't eat it that way. But it's
that's
not
like
that
a-
it's not
yeah.
good. And you like a lot of mustard on a sandwich is good, sure.
Yeah.
But
oh, my
it's
mouth's
just-
watering. I really want
you-
mustard
you
right now.
don't eat it like
Parm.
that.
Did you guys,
Mustard!
you guys remember me telling the story about weird things we ate when we were kids? I would have Parmesan and mustard sandwiches.
What?
It was just mustard and
But
parm.
at least you've got bread there.
Yeah.
You've got something there. You're not
Right.
just
That's
slicing
still
off a
weird,
piece
though.
of parm.
Oh,
It's
how
so
weird.
Would your parm? You would slice it? Would you grate
no,
it? How
was,
would you have
it was right out of the Kraft little shaker. So it's mustard and then Kraft shaker.
Like the
and,
fake parm?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is so
That's
weird.
even
So
worse.
good.
Yeah, there's a lot
don't
of
knock
wood
it
in
till you
that.
try it.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, I'm going
so-
to knock it. That's weird.
Yeah.
So parm is known to be a high protein cheese with more than 10 grams of protein per ounce.
Mm.
Like that's a lot of protein. In one TikTok, a woman is sitting in her car unwrapping a full wedge of parm, and the caption says, "I'm over protein bars, switching to full blocks
So
of parmesan."
she's just doing that
Yeah,
for
she
TikTok.
and
doesn't
she
do that,
bites it off the
Yeah.
block.
Okay.
And then
Experts say that parm is a solid protein source, but it is not great for binge snacking
No.
because of its higher fat and sodium levels.
Yes.
If you do add it to your diet, they suggest pairing it with fiber-rich foods for balance.
Lot
I
of
just
lot of
feel,
sodium there,
I'd
yeah.
feel so bad after eating like a giant thing of parm.
Yeah.
Also,
you get used to it.
Aren't you going to get tons of crumbles if you're eating in your car?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't parm go everywhere?
It can,
It's so
yeah.
crumbly?
It's crumbly.
It is
yeah,
quite
the good
crumbly, yeah.
parm is crumbly for
Yeah.
sure.
I have a car
Worth
bib.
it.
You have what?
You have a
car
bib?
bib.
Oh, a car bib.
Yeah.
What do you eat driving in the morning now?
Now it's like a sort of like a yogurt parfait. It's like
Okay.
a lot of fruits and then
Still
a lot
using a
of yogurt.
spoon?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
With parm?
I should try it.
Yeah.
It's a
Mix
parm
it
on
up.
there. Yeah, but I do have a bib because we do a lot of driving and we do a lot of like eating in the car. So
Everybody
there's-
does a lot of driving. Not everybody
You
has a
could just
bib.
vacuum your car out once in a while.
No,
the bib feels
no, trust
very.
me, the bib because it keeps things away from my clothes. It's big. It has like a little flap on the bottom,
I
like
can't
I'm a
believe
toddler.
you have a car bib.
I've
Yeah.
never seen this, and I'm sure everybody has seen these before. My sister with her car, she has a little vacuum,
Yeah.
but it's like a gun shape.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love this. I love
love
this
that.
thing. Yeah.
Can I tell you something that just absolutely, no kidding, yesterday I went to pick Ray up from school and I thought I'm going to stop in, vacuum my car out. I've got some time to kill.
Mm-hmm.
It's right around the corner. So I pull up and it's got 2 giant vacuums. I've vacuumed here before. So I pull up and it's got the tap now, which is wonderful, right?
Yeah,
You don't need to have
yeah.
cash.
Yeah.
So I tap and start to vacuum. Well, nothing's sucking up. And I'm like, oh, come on, $3,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you're lucky if you get
You're
a
not
full
getting
vacuum.
that $3
No,
back. That's
no.
gone.
So then I go, I'm like, well, I'll give the other machine a whirl. Tap. And same thing.
Another $3.
Another $3
You're
gone.
$6 in the
So
hole.
$6 and no suckage, you know.
Okay, Brady.
Yep,
you
of
can
course.
isolate
This
that
is a
clip, please.
Yep.
Very.
I think that's good.
That's
heavy
cheap,
isolation
by the way, for
morning.
suckage. I've got to be honest with you.
Oh,
I paid a lot more
Yeah.
in the past.
I mean, yeah,
$6.
$6.
I mean,
$6.
Yeah.
That's not.
That's the worst things.
So I go into the gas station. I said to the guy, you know, I tried both of your vacuums,
Vacuums,
and they're
yeah.
not working. And he's like, give me a second. He goes to the back room. I'm like, this is serious.
Yeah.
He comes back out and he's like, yeah, you're going to have to call the 1-800 number.
No.
And then I was
Oh my
like,
God.
forget it. I'm not
Yeah,
here.
no, you just lost $6.
I did. I was like, it was a tough pill to
I
swallow.
feel like
but-
he went to the back room, waited for Jenny for a
Yeah,
few minutes
yeah.
to see about this $6 deal, and there's more involved.
I paid $6, no suckage.
Also, great clip. Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Thank you for that.
And he went back there and he, 5 minutes he waited? How long did he
It
wait?
was longer than I wanted to wait, I'll tell you, for bad news.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mauler, out The One True Rush at Hot Flash Jenni and at Brady Jones Radio.
It isn't easy coming up with the perfect things to say to like a match online or like an online dating app, you know, like the one-liners. But there are a lot of wrong things to say. A new survey asked single people about the worst messages to send through dating apps. And I have the top 10 here.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Now,
And these
listen
are
to
all
this.
from Brady's old profile.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. We dug through my old Bumble, and here's what we got. All right.
Okay. Hey or hi.
Yeah.
That's at number one.
That's bad?
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
78% don't like it.
Because then you're putting it on them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to say hey and then follow it up with something
Exactly,
immediately,
that's
sure, but
different.
just hey alone is not
It's
good.
like just like sup. Like,
Yeah.
like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
No, just start with something.
This one to me is worse. You up?
Yeah.
Well, depends on what you want, maybe.
Well,
you know.
but I
That's
mean-
asking for a
I mean,
hookup.
I mean, that's a sort of if it's a person you don't know, then I imagine
Right?
you're being funny.
Oh, are you?
And if you're not being
No.
funny, then
I think
You're
they're
trying to
asking
get
to
something,
see
right?
what's
because
going on.
if somebody's on a dating profile and they come up on you, then they are up. Like it. That's what I mean. Like it's
Not necessarily.
no, but
like
if,
if you're
if it's
swiping.
showing they're online, and
I
so,
see what you're
yeah.
saying, though, because this is so cliche that it's
That's it.
Yeah.
I could take that as being a
it's
joke.
a joke. Yeah.
Okay. At number 3, how are you? At 65%.
that
65% don't like it.
Yeah, because it's just
It's the same
Generic.
as hey.
You're right. It's
Very
this
generic.
is why like things like Hinge now have questions. So it's like conversation starters essentially. Because
Right.
people when you're used to having 5-10 of these conversations a day, someone starting a converstion with "How are you?"
Yeah.
it gives you nothing.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. Cheesy pickup lines. Like, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? At
God.
59%. This is bad too. Hey, beautiful, or hey, handsome. 54%.
Well,
you would
know,
not want somebody
but
going, hey, handsome.
All I'm saying is, in these situations, I agree with you. However, if you were into the person, that's cute.
Yeah, and to be
That's
honest,
fine.
I understand like where women are coming from. Hey, beautiful, and stuff like this. Would you have a problem if someone said, "Hey, handsome"?
No,
I
not
think
at
I
all.
love "Hey Handsome." I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know any
really?
guys that would
Yeah.
have a problem with "Hey, handsome."
Because we don't
Okay.
get called handsome
No.
very often.
Yeah. All right.
So it would be like, all right, that's
Yeah.
nice.
But
But
I'm
these are all
locked in
opening
here.
lines, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing. You have to think
Yeah.
opening lines. You
Yeah.
know nothing about this
Yeah,
person.
but even still, then that's like, man, it's.
Yeah, just be
Dudes
more
don't
clever
get it
than
very
hey,
often.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree for like to girls, I feel like
Yeah.
it's icky, but
Yeah.
for guys,
Yeah, no, again, it's there's no problem with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
we don't often get told we're so wonderful looking like Jenny is that she's so tired of hearing "Hey, beautiful" all the time.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I understand it must be difficult for you.
Jenny, you're beautiful.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks. What?
When we walk in the morning, we have to say
Yeah,
that
I know,
to Jenny.
yeah.
every
Hey,
day, yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. And then the three of us have to do it in unison.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
why don't you
1, 2,
practice?
3. Hey, beautiful.
Hey, guys.
And then you know what I really
And then
hate?
she says, "I don't like it."
I know. And then I hate it when you make us sing it too.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
sing the beautiful
Go
song.
ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hey, beautiful girl.
You were better at your entrance this morning. That's not your best work,
No,
guys.
it's not.
No, we're tired.
Yeah. We're all beautifuled out.
Okay, here's another one. Starting off with, I usually never message first, but at 48%.
We gotta give people grace.
Yeah.
Like if people are new to an app or something, there's too many rules of what you can and can't
I know.
say.
Yeah,
But,
Like,
but
what's wrong with that?
It's because you've been like so many people have been grinding on these apps
Yeah.
for so long that
Yeah.
it just becomes redundant. You gotta stick out from the crowd a
Exactly.
little bit.
It's like the first people, like everybody's first, tweet on Twitter was, "Is this thing
Yeah,
on?"
100%,
Just
yeah.
figured out how to use this thing.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's just what they were doing for their first one.
Well, and I guess there's a few more here. What are you up to? You free tonight? You remind me of my ex.
Oh, don't do that.
No.
No.
And tell me why we should date. No. Okay, some others that made the list. Why are you single? Or how long have you been single?
Why are you single is tough.
Or this one's so gross. You look like trouble. Oh, don't do that. No.
Hey, handsome, you look like trouble.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm all in.
Yeah, me too. If someone said you look like trouble, I'm like, wow, I am in love already.
Finally, I'd treat you right, and I bet you get a lot of messages. So just those ones. Don't.
I
don't
bet
do
you get
that.
a lot of messages is okay.
It's kind of complimentary, but it's
Yeah, but it's still again, just be better. Like be
Honestly, though, again, these are all things that women don't want to hear.
Yeah.
If you go through this list and ask guys if they'd
They're
mind
fine
hearing them,
with
I think we'd be fine with 80% of them.
Would you really want me to message you and say I'd treat you right?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Are you hot? All right.
I mean, if you said, "Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?" I'd find that a little odd.
But it could be one of those things she's trying to
Yeah.
be funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Funny, yeah.
So,
And you give her a pass.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you, beautiful girl, for the list.
All together, guys.
Thank you, beautiful girl,
Thank
for
you.
the list.
Oh, you went up.
This morning.
Very good for you.
And now
Guys, that was beautiful.
she's going to go back to saying, I hate it when you call me
I
beautiful.
do hate it, though.
I hate
But
it so much.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
guys, did we just find aliens?
Oh, is it happening?
Like here in the studio?
Like
No,
right
not
now?
here,
No.
like right now. But experts are not coming out and saying it yet. But the answer might seriously be yes. The James Webb Telescope found what they're calling the most promising signs yet of life on another planet.
Oh, this is that big planet.
Yes,
Yeah.
the planet is called K2-18b, which is a catchy name. It's 124 light years away, and they think it has liquid water. The entire planet could even be one big ocean. They didn't see little green men staring back or anything, but did detect 2 sulfur-based compounds that could be signs of life. On Earth, they're only produced by living things. They didn't just find trace amounts of the stuff; they found a lot of it, and they said an ocean that is teeming with life is a scenario that best fits the data. Okay, so not everyone's convinced yet, but the lead researcher said it could be a huge moment in history. Quote, this could be the tipping point where suddenly the fundamental question of whether we're alone in the universe is one we are capable of answering.
I did see with the distance away, they recommend you pack a lunch.
Oh, sure, yeah. How cool would it be if they did see, like in the telescope, you see other people, like aliens,
Yeah.
looking at us
Yeah.
with their
Staring at us?
telescope?
Oh,
Winking
yeah.
at each other. Hey!
And they're all holding Starbucks.
With their name spelled wrong.
Exactly. Guy Gorp.
Yeah, exactly. It's Zoltan, you idiot.
Yeah, no, I mean, great. I just think the world, I don't know, man. The world to me just seems like it would be so lackluster. If this is true, people would be like, oh, that's cool. And then what's on TV? Like
Yeah.
they just,
I
Especially
don't
when
know.
when it's that far away.
Yeah.
Like that's something. They're
I
not even
just-
talking about aliens coming here. They're just saying something that is, you know, millions of light years away.
But if this happened in
That's great.
1940, people would be running out in the street screaming. They'd be so scared.
But I feel like they'd be under the impression that a million light years away is close.
Yeah.
when
Right.
it's not.
Yeah. And life doesn't necessarily mean like a bunch of like little green guys.
No.
It could be
No.
like just a little thing in the water. You know what I
Could
mean?
be
A little-
algae, yeah.
Right, exactly. That's
Well, they're
life.
saying that whatever they found is man-made or person-made. So I don't know.
What?
What?
No,
Yeah,
they
they're
said-
saying the compounds that could be signs of life on Earth, they are only produced by living things.
Living
by
things.
living things.
Yeah,
No.
not man-made.
Not man-
No, algae would count.
I need
Some
to.
guy up there with a tool belt in the hand.
I know it's building houses.
No, I pictured him with like
humans.
these petri dish and he's mixing stuff around.
I mean, they could be making houses
could
and stuff,
be,
sure,
yes.
but
We don't
this
know.
didn't say that. Yeah. Yeah.
why do I talk sometimes? I really don't know.
Sorry, I'm just putting it in this kitchen cabinet. What did you say?
Are you happy you went with the yolk? I can't.
We need Jenny at all these meetings.
Yeah, absolutely. We
At
need
these
Jenny to
science
be like
meetings.
the liaison between the scientists and
Yeah.
like the common person. You go to
Exactly.
like the big meeting with all that big words, and then you say, "All right, everybody, here's what happened."
It's like a game of telephone, but there's only one person. She just, yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
Why do the powers that be hate us so? Why?
Oh, God.
Now it's time to play Brady's on the Morning Hot Tub with Mauler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Welcome to Brady's Game of Joy, where I make the rules. They're gonna do whatever I say. Everybody loves it. Look, it's not about me.
By the way, Rush, Jenny, that could be the game. We might have
That's
to
right, it might be. Yeah. It could be.
Brady. Be careful.
Write that down for next week. Look, the Game of Joy, it's not my segment. It is our segment, dear listener. We share this segment and make them do ridiculous things. My DMs are always open if you have fun ideas for the Game of Joy. And that's what Erin did. She reached out. She sent me a really great video on Instagram. It's a video of a lot of beautiful little animals who don't sound the way they look.
Okay.
Now, look, Erin, she's just a normal person, a layman, I, also just a normal person. What a lot of people don't realize, though, Mauler, Rush, and Jenni, the three of you are experts when it comes to animal calls. And you've proved this time and time again on the show.
We have not.
You're amazing at animal calls, and more importantly, animal call identification. So here's what you're going to do. I have 9 animal calls here from animals that don't sound the way they look. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to play the call.
There's so many twists and turns here
I
already.
know.
No, there's nothing. Yeah, I'm going to play the call. You're just going to perfectly replicate it and then tell us what animal it is.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
it.
I
So
see.
with each turn, you have the potential to get 2 points.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Easy. Like, it's so simple. I play a sound, you replicate the sound, and then you say, oh, it's this animal.
Okay.
Cool?
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah.
The loser of today's Game of Joy has to babysit my Aunt Helen's parakeet for the weekend. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready?
What?
Mauler, we're going to start with you. A number from 1 to 9, please.
9.
Oh, 9. Oh,
9.
oh, this is such a fun one.
Numbers don't matter.
Okay, here we go.
No, they don't. Whoa. Oh, that's so obnoxious.
Oh, this is such an obvious one, though, Mauler. Okay, you're going to have to replicate it, then you got to name the animal. Obviously, don't pretend like you don't know what animal
Yeah.
this is.
Okay.
I mean, that's
the
not
best you
bad.
could do.
Yeah, that's
really,
not bad.
that's
Yeah.
a hard noise to make.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I lost a testicle over here.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
thought it
enough.
was pretty
No,
good.
It's going to be very,
okay.
very strict
All right.
on this game.
But you get a
and
point
sorry,
for-
what animal was that?
An elephant.
It wasn't not. It was not.
That's a good guess.
That was not an
was
elephant.
it?
It's going to be. It's a marmot.
Oh, who
what?
knows what a
Yeah,
marmot
A
is?
marmot.
What do you mean? Who
What's a
knows that?
marmot?
It's like a groundhog.
Oh.
Okay. Marmot.
It doesn't matter, Jenny.
What number
my
did you pick,
headphones aren't working.
Mauler?
9.
Okay. So again, it doesn't matter. He's just going to give me the one that he thinks I'll do worse. So I'll say 8.
Oh, the marmot is the one that goes, Steve, Ellen.
Oh, why can't they do that?
They don't
Yeah.
actually do that.
No, but you know that video. I love that.
Steve.
Oh, that's not
Steve.
Ellen. That's Steve. That's Steve. Oh, I love those. They're so good. Okay, sorry. Sorry, Brady.
I'm back. My board just died.
Okay.
Which one of you did that?
I thought you were mad because I was taking over your segment
No.
with Alan and Steve.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened.
Yeah,
No.
nobody missed a thing. All right,
Okay,
I'll
all
take
right.
number 8, Brady.
Okay, number 8. Okay, great. Number 8. Oh, this is such a fun
Oh,
one.
of course it is. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, God. They all sound like alarms.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can make that sound. That's all I can do.
No, that's not. Okay, at least you can name the animal. This is such an obvious one. What is it?
Say an elephant. Say an elephant.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do an elephant. It's not.
that's ridiculous.
It's clearly a bat.
It's a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Rush. It's a white bellbird. Come on.
I should have said elephant.
If you're not going to take this
Guys,
seriously.
seriously, I know you're trying to let's not play Brady's Game of Joy properly when we know all the animals and we can do the sounds perfectly. But no, the listeners want to hear you actually
Yeah,
make the
I'm
sounds.
sure they do.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, Jenni, over to you. Yeah, 1 to 7.
3, please.
Oh, 3. Oh, this is such a good one.
Of course it is.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Jenny. This would have also been 2, 7, and 5.
You know, yeah, exactly. The numbers do
That's
not matter.
True. The numbers
They do not matter.
You picked 3. This is 3.
Okay.
I thought it was good. Okay, you didn't.
Are you guys not taking this seriously?
apparently
Jenni,
not.
I know you can do this sound. All right, what is the animal?
It's a cheetah.
It's not a cheetah. It's not. It's a penguin. It's a penguin.
Wow.
Okay, all right, Mauler, over to you. Any
good.
number but 3, 8, or 9.
1.
A what? Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
God.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
I thought that was pretty good.
Nailed it.
I think you give him a ding
Yeah.
for that. Okay, no?
That was what a great sound. He sounded like a ninja.
I think it's a parakeet.
Obviously.
No, Mauler, it's an elk.
Oh, God.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
an elk. It's an okay. All right, Rush, over to you.
Okay. Number 4.
Number 4. Oh yeah! Yeah! Love this one.
Oh.
Good luck, buddy.
There you go.
No, you cleared your throat. Now do the actual impression.
Okay, no.
It sounds like a lawnmower that won't start. Okay, but you obviously know the animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a.
yeah.
It's a pig.
It's a pig.
No, it's a koala.
Oh.
Okay, Jenny, what number do you want?
I don't know. How many do I have left?
You have 2 left. You have
Doesn't-
2, 5, 6, or 7.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
2, please.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe you recorded Jenny on the commercial break.
That's how Jenny snores. Derek got that one. Okay, you got this. Here we go.
Ow. Ow. I can't. Ow.
I think she gives a
Honestly,
ding
that's
for
not
this.
bad. We gotta give a ding.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
That was pretty good. And obviously, you know what animal that is.
Oh, it's a beaver.
No, it's not. It's a cheetah. This one's a cheetah. It's a cheetah.
I would have known it was a cat. You can hear the purring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Beavers purr.
They don't purr.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Beaver's fur.
Yeah, I'll hang on to that. That's not bad. That's a lot
I guess so.
Guys, we have
they?
one more round. I get it. You've been
Do
throwing the
we?
game. You've been pretending like you're not good at
Yeah,
this.
all right.
But you're obviously just. Can we play? Nail the impression. Nail the animal. Mauler, over to you. 5, 6, or 7.
Man, I didn't know beavers purred.
They
Okay,
don't. They absolutely don't.
what? 5?
5.
5. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I like it. Yeah.
Honestly,
There's
that's
a ding
really
there.
good.
Yeah.
That's really good. And obviously, you know the animal, so just go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, it's a gerbil.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
No,
That's
it's an
what I would've said.
Australian bustard, Mauler. It's an Australian bustard.
Would you have accepted just bustard?
Nope.
No, maybe oceanic bustard. Yeah. Okay, Rush, over to you.
Okay.
Mauler has a point. Jenny has a point. Rush, you got to get on the board
I
here.
do.
Number 6 or number 7? Which one do you want?
I don't know. 7.
Number 7. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Jenny, emotional.
Oh, it's cute. Oh.
Okay, so your goal here, Rush, is to make Jenny go, oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Your impression, too. Okay. Oh.
Oh, wow. Guys, we just needed to warm up.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
There it is.
That is so good. Of
Yep.
course, the animal for the lead
That is a baby sea lion.
This is so stupid. No, it's an Edrix lemur. Come on, man.
Should have known
Would
that.
you
How
have accepted
embarrassing.
lemur?
I would have. No. No.
So this is Jenny for the win.
Jenny, you
Yeah.
could win it all
Come on,
right
Jenny.
here.
If
Number
you
6.
win, then Mahler and I both have to babysit his Aunt Helen's
Yes.
parakeet.
Together.
Exactly, for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
At Mahler's house.
You take the bird, I'll take the cage.
Done.
Wait, hang on. Jenny, this is my favorite animal on the list. Are you ready?
I'm sure it is.
Funny how that worked out.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Come on, this is such a layup.
This is so you.
There is no sitter for the parakeet.
Right in my wheelhouse. Okay. Oh,
One more?
one more.
There's enough snorts. You need more
Is there a
snort.
snort?
I'll give you. It's like it's more guttural.
Okay, well,
Not that kind of snort.
No, that's not it. No.
At least you could nail the animal. Jenny, I would bet every dollar I've ever made that you're going to nail this right now.
clearly.
Come on.
This,
you could win the
name
whole
of this?
thing. Yeah.
Well, it's obviously an elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Air high five.
Right? Yeah.
It's an elephant.
No, Jenny,
Full
it's
circle of
Yeah,
life.
there it
it's
is.
a Hyrax.
Oh, a Hyrax. Gets me every time.
You don't know what that is, Brady.
It's a higher. All right. Well, I
Okay,
guess you're all together,
Nope.
the three of you.
None of
That
us
was
are
painful.
babysitting the parakeet.
And Helen's parakeet.
You know, our days are busy, but maybe you could book us into a school and we can do this in front of the kids.
Oh, that's fun. This is a Hyrax, kids.
Oh, God.
Imagine parents signing off on like,
Right?
let's do this.
What'd you do today? Well,
Yeah.
There you go. It's Brady's Game of Joy, which I'm sure every listener on the planet wants us to cancel
Yes.
immediately. We're trying. Every week we try and cancel it.
Someone sent us a text like, turned on my radio, thought it was broken.
I get it. I get it.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
a new report is trying to make digital spring cleaning a thing,
What's
which
that?
is
What
just
is
as
that?
horrible as it sounds. Deleting old emails, clearing
Oh,
unused
okay.
files that are taking up space and slowing things down, and dealing with data buildup.
I get that.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, when I was on the flight coming back from South Africa, it was like an 11-hour flight or something. I went through all my pictures, every picture, and I deleted so much crap on
There
my
you go.
phone.
Isn't
like,
that
like
nice?
5,000 pictures I
Yeah.
deleted. So like all the
Wow.
screenshots of memes and like work
Yeah.
things, and or like
I should
and
do
if I
that.
took like 18 pictures of SB on a beach or whatever,
Yeah.
I picked the best two and I deleted everything
Yeah.
else. And
Right.
it's, oh my god,
Was
it
she
feels
doing the
good.
same thing at the same time?
No,
No.
she was watching like season
Okay.
8 of Love Is Blind or whatever.
Well, in this survey, 95% of people say they try to delete unnecessary files to keep their devices functioning, but only 10% feel confident doing it, and 33% feel overwhelmed, anxious, and stressed by it. Cleaning up your devices is even less popular than chores around the house, so here are some stats. 59% of people would rather wash dishes than face their digital files. 23% would rather get their annual physical, and 21% would rather go to the dentist than deal with their digital clutter.
Am I the only one that likes going to the doctor?
I love going to the doctor.
Dr. Curry, he's my dentist, and he's fantastic.
Okay, so
No,
you
I
like
mean
the
the
dentist?
doctor.
That guy. But I love my dentist. I like
Yeah.
my doctor too.
I like all of it. I feel like I'm getting stuff done. You know?
I
feel
also
I'm
like
getting
washing
healthier.
dishes.
Parking is a real pain at my
At
doctor's
the doctor's office?
What?
You wash
Wow,
dishes?
weird.
I wash their dishes.
Yeah,
I like to get my appointments shortly after lunch. Yeah.
it's weird.
No, I don't mind if my doctor is down the street, but parking is a real pain in the butt at my doctor's office. So it's always like that's in the
My
back of my
doctor's
head.
close and
Oh.
it's easy to get to. And
Oh,
also I
lucky
like
dog.
eye doctor
Yeah.
appointments. I like it
Sure,
all.
You
yeah.
love all the appointments.
I do.
The eye doctor's a fun one. You
Yes.
feel like I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting a lot done. I feel like it's
Yeah.
like a test that I know I can pass.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I never pass mine.
I also didn't even mind getting a vasectomy.
Oh,
That was
wow.
it was an okay procedure.
Yeah,
I got to be
once you're
honest
in
with
and
you.
out,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for my vasectomy.
Are you?
Well, yeah, like once we have our second kid,
Yeah.
we have none right now, but once we have two and they're healthy, I'm not leaving that hospital until I get a vasectomy.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
once the baby's out healthy, yeah. Oh God, yeah.
I don't think they do it in the hospital. It's
Yeah.
not like
No,
having
I'm not leaving. They're
having
gonna
a
have to
tube
find someone.
tied.
I'm not leaving. Yeah. That's like how great is that? I never have to worry about that again.
That's
Yeah.
right.
It's wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's
Wonderful.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17% would rather eat liver and onions than delete old emails. The average person says they delete unneeded stored photos about as often as they clean out the junk drawer, once or twice per year. And of course, there are two big forces working against us: fear of deleting something we might want later, and procrastination.
Well, you guys think you have a lot of photos on your phone. Check out my teenage daughter's
I
phones.
know.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But the thing is, so many like files that you get sent, whether it be like memes and jokes and stuff, they
Yeah.
show up too. And like I have I try to get rid of that stuff as much as I
yeah,
can,
me too.
Right, yeah,
and do
yeah.
that. But if you get behind on it,
Yeah.
and then you're only deleting for the last few
Yes.
days, this stuff piles up on your phone, and it is very frustrating.
that's it. And check your group chats. That's a big one. If you're
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
meme group chat, and then if you can go into the group chat and delete the photos, even just from the group chat.
or delete the group chat and just start
exactly.
fresh on
Yes,
it again.
yeah.
Or especially when people send you videos because they
Yes.
take up so much space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still feel like if I delete anything off of my phone, it's still going to hold space in my cloud. Is that how it works?
It depends.
Sometimes.
It depends on
Is
your
there a
settings.
setting?
Yeah.
Brady?
Or if you have like Google Photos, that's the worst. If your Google Photos sync with your like actual pictures on your phone,
Oh, I don't have that.
then you're going to pay for Google storage you don't need, and it's just it's a mess.
I thought you were suggesting that Brady store all your photos on his phone.
I think she was. I think that's exactly what she was
weird.
suggesting. Yeah.
Imagine my camera roll is just like all like Rory.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
A sixth grader asked an important question. Does your cat's butthole really touch all the surfaces in your home?
It's a very good question.
It is a good question.
That's
Yeah.
important. Do we have an answer?
Well, this kid, we do have an answer. The Florida middle schooler submitted his research for the school science fair. After conducting experiments with the help of his mom, Caden discovered that the answer appears to be no.
No.
How did they come across this answer? Well, a non-toxic lipstick was applied to their bum-bums, and they were given a series of commands. So I guess they put it up on Facebook, and they explained the whole experiment. Cats with longer hair did not appear to leave any lipstick smears, but there was an exception. If you have a short-haired cat and they may be lying on a pile of laundry, an unmade bed, or other soft, uneven surfaces, then their butthole may touch those surfaces.
So basically, if the surface is pushing up into the cat's butt.
Exactly.
Right, okay,
which
that
makes
makes sense.
sense.
But on a flat surface, no.
No.
It would not.
I mean,
Okay.
why the cat, dog, human? I mean, it's like anything. If there's a soft surface pushing into your butthole, then yeah, it's going to leave a mark.
That was
Obviously,
good.
we're
That
hanging
was
on to
good.
that, and she just kept going.
Wasn't sure where it was going to end, but she did it well. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. It is going to leave a mark.
Oh, God.
That's true.
We'll hang on to that.
So they did the experiment with lipstick,
Yeah.
non-toxic lipstick
Yeah.
on the cat's butt.
Right.
But what happens if it did touch everything? Then there would have been just butt marks
Yeah.
everywhere
But it would have
all
been that
over
way.
your house.
Oh, I guess in lipstick, right? I
Yeah,
get what you're
yeah.
saying.
This is it. This
Yeah.
That's
is
what I mean.
Yeah, but at least you know, right?
There are
that-
some parents that are really, really supportive of their kids'
Yeah.
schoolwork, and some that are less so.
Yes.
This is one of the parents that
This is
we'll
it.
drop everything.
We'll do it
and
all.
Let's do it.
Right,
But imagine having
on your
lipstick-
white couch.
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Again, I
Feel
wouldn't
like
have
they
been one of
didn't-
those parents.
No.
I think, but then you know that there's cat butthole all over your couch.
Yes, but
which-
you also have lipstick all over your couch.
And you're
No,
not going
but
to
I-
kill your cat. What are you going to do? Put it in a diaper?
You probably get pants. Little
Cat
jorts.
pants, yeah.
Yes.
And that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fun. You can change them depending on the
Yeah.
time of the year.
Little suspenders.
yeah.
I can't think of another animal that walks around with its butt exposed as much as a cat.
Right, because their tail's so far up, right?
Right, like
Yeah.
it's usually kind of
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
And,
there are some dogs whose tails are up all the time too.
Yeah,
So there are some
Or
dogs.
small tails don't even have
Okay.
tails, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
out in the jungles and the forests and stuff like that, I don't know if there's
Oh,
a lot
monkeys. Monkeys are very,
Yeah.
very exposed.
of. Are they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because
Oh,
they have
yeah.
the tail that's going all over the place.
Yeah,
and-
Right.
But their butts aren't in like between the cheeks, so to speak, a little bit more than a cat.
Like more exposed butthole, you mean?
Yes.
Well, they have cheeks,
Yeah.
I don't know,
therefore.
I saw baboons when we were in.
Did you
South
see
Africa.
baboons?
Baboons.
Baboons.
You're saying baboons like
baboon.
I do.
Baboon it's a weird word.
No, 'cause- but he's saying,
You're saying it the right way?
yeah, he was saying it's weird because he usually wants to say baboon.
But it's baboon, right?
Yeah, but you're.
It's baboon.
It's not baboon.
It's such a weird word.
It's not
Guys,
baboon.
nobody says baboon.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
the word.
baboon.
You
yeah.
say it's a baboon.
No, no, you have it
Like it's
backwards.
baboon.
You
I
have it
think the way you're
backwards.
saying it is almost code for butthole.
Yeah, baboon is not a thing. Yeah,
Nice baboon.
yeah, that's not right. No,
But you saw baboons and
Yeah, and they were quite exposed, and they have like big like red buttholes.
yeah,
right.
Yeah, so this certainly catches the eye.
They,
In
they,
fact,
it looks like a target.
it almost
Yeah.
looks like they have lipstick
So
applied.
monkeys don't have a lot of butt cheeks going on.
No,
No, I
Some
don't think
monkeys
so.
more than others. I
Right.
think apes have big
like a
butt cheeks.
gorilla. Gorilla
A
has
gorilla
butt
and
Would
an
have-
ape,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
they're packing.
I think
Okay. They're
they are
baboons.
sure.
Yeah.
No, baboon.
Baboons.
Yeah,
Baboon.
I think baboons
Baboon.
are an exception to the rule.
Oh,
or maybe
okay,
like
yes.
smaller monkeys don't have bigger butt cheeks, right?
Sure.
I feel like the bigger ones
Right.
do.
But overall, the animal kingdom is not one to expose their butts.
Oh, I think more animals do than don't.
like
Really?
Yeah.
Jenny, Google baboon butt.
Why
Oh,
are you saying
you're
baboon
saying it's
here?
Baboon. I don't know. Baboon.
No, not baboon.
Oh, wow,
Certainly,
yeah.
Rush, like all these sea creatures, none of them are exposing, right? I
They
don't
are
think.
entirely. There's nothing covered in their
Oh,
butts.
baboons
No, I know,
have
but you
the
don't see
ugliest
as
butts.
much
You're
of
not looking for it, but it's there.
Well, I look at a shark, for example. I don't see where that is.
Shark butt.
Yeah, they do. They just have a little hole there.
Baboons are ugly.
Yeah, they're not great.
No.
Shark butt? Oh no, I need to turn parental controls on.
Okay.
That is.
Shark butt?
How
Why?
are people into that?
Oh,
Yeah.
buttocks. What if you put that in?
Well, I think if you Google anything with buttocks,
You'll see the butt.
whatever, you're gonna see
Why
it.
am I getting all cartoon?
That's what I'm saying. And why are they all sexy? What is happening?
Sexy cartoon.
Yeah, they're all sexy cartoon
They
sharks.
are.
I don't think
Can't
there's.
find an
I don't think
actual-
there's much there with fish and stuff. It's just kind of an opening, I think.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
birds, you don't see a lot of.
Same kind of thing. They have. They only have one opening, right? So
Right. Okay. I cannot find a
no-
picture of a shark butt.
yeah,
Yeah,
No
they have
matter
a
how-
butt area.
yeah, and
They
sort
do.
of fish. All fish are the same kind of thing.
Like we as humans walk around and you can't see that.
Yeah,
that part
right.
But
of
I
it,
think
you know,
we're
like-
the minority. I think most animals,
Yeah,
a lot of them,
okay.
like if they have a tail,
Oh.
the tail may cover it. But
Yeah.
if they lift their tail up, it's there.
The
Okay.
shark butt does not look like
But
a butt.
like an elephant, if I'm walking behind an elephant rush, first of all, watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And second of all, though,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like an elephant has butt cheeks that are closed.
No,
You know what I
it's
mean?
because they're pooping all over.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
just
I know.
nonstop
but their
pooping.
tail's covering it.
Yeah, but it's a thin
Yeah.
tail. But their tail covers
Guys,
it.
I'm watching a video of scientists swabbing a shark's butt. So I'll let you
That's
know in
good.
a
That's
second.
important. Yeah.
How's that going?
All
Not good so far.
I don't normally say this on the show, but let's take a break.
Yeah, please.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady.
It's lawn mowing season, but are you doing it correctly? Guys, I have 4 ways you might be mowing your grass wrong.
Uh-oh.
And this is according to lawn care experts.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm warning you,
All right.
Jenny. This
Yeah.
has some potential to not be great.
Yeah.
Really?
Cannon worthy, maybe?
No.
I'm just saying.
Guys,
I'll
do
have
you
an
mow
open
your
mind.
lawns? Sorry,
No.
Brady, you live in a condo, so the answer is no.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
so you mow your lawns, you take pride in your lawns?
Sure, of course.
Absolutely.
For sure.
If I had
I'll
one.
print this off for the guy who cuts my lawn. Okay.
Okay. Let's see if he's doing it right.
That's
Okay?
so condescending. You leave him a note.
They literally what he
Study
does
some
for a living.
experts say.
Okay, always mowing in the same direction. You don't want to do that. You
No.
probably alternate on each pass and go back and forth.
Yeah.
But they mean switching it up every time you mow.
Yes.
So do each pass the opposite of how you did it last time.
Yeah, what?
That's interesting.
Yeah, you try to
Yeah.
mix it up a little bit. Sometimes you have a diagonal if you feel
Yeah.
like doing it. Yeah, it's always
I
fun.
never
do
would have
it?
done that. I always sort of had my system back
Right.
when I had a lawn.
Yeah, no,
you
you're
know?
doing it all wrong.
Yeah.
See?
Okay, this is
Not
good.
canon
This is
worthy.
good, yeah.
Thank you. If you always mow the same patch of grass in the same direction, I guess it trains it to lean
That's
that way.
also true.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay.
great
Yep.
for the grass or the soil,
That's
but
right.
people
Good.
want the baseball field look, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, number 2, starting in the middle. It's mostly just inefficient because you have to mow your mower around your yard more. But it's also bad for your grass. Ideally, you just want to make one pass over each part of your yard and not have to roll over
Right.
your
Who
heavy mower.
starts in
Why
the
would
middle?
you start in the middle?
That's a crazy move.
I always started on the outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
who starts in the middle? It's a hard
know.
thing to do. Why would you do that?
It's just
don't
you're
know.
making more work for yourself. And
Okay.
then what do you go out like you do like a star?
I guess.
I feel like that there was one item on this list, and then they're like, I don't know. Don't start in the middle?
It gets better. Using the wrong mower for the job. You don't want to do that.
Yeah,
do you
okay.
really need a riding mower? They're hard to maneuver and your yard isn't really that big, right? So the general rule is you only need a riding mower if you're cutting half an acre or more.
Yeah.
Most people aren't and should stick with
It's
a push
also
mower
very
instead.
expensive for a little yard.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's like a little go-kart. I get it.
This is one I've never done this. You've never sharpened the blades.
Yeah, I never did. I was
no.
always told to do that, and I
Yeah.
just got lazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just, but you're supposed to, and your lawn will look that much better.
Yeah.
Right. And you can get a sharpener online for like $10 apparently.
Yeah,
like
but
pretty
still,
dirt cheap.
I mean,
wow.
if I'm sharpening my blade, I'm going to cut my hand off. Like,
Yeah, that's
guaranteed.
true.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
No, I like you. I just move really fast.
Well, it gets the job done
Yeah.
quicker, right? Yeah. So you just and here's the thing though, you don't want to sharpen them too much because that's not good either. So
No.
razor sharp blades are more likely to chip if they hit a rock, and you want them to be about as sharp as a kitchen knife, but not as sharp as a razor blade.
Well, I have two stories. One, we used to get a guy many years ago. You guys know we have a lot of land, and so we used to get the guy who had like the big one that
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
would cut
like the
golf
sit-
courses
yeah.
with.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh my God. It was like I was living on a golf course. It was the
Oh,
greatest
so
feeling
nice, eh?
in the world.
You
Yeah,
had like
no
the
kidding.
perfect lines
Yeah.
every time. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
I don't know where that guy went. Anyway, sort of,
That was
he wandered away. And
What
I
a
don't
great
know.
story that was. Yeah. I think the point of the story was Mauler has a lot of land. I think that was the point of that
No,
story.
that's not the,
Yeah,
the point of the story.
uh-huh.
But when I was younger and I used to cut my parents' yard when I was
Yeah.
like 12 or 15 or whatever, it
Yeah.
was my job.
Right.
And I remember one time, I don't know if they made lawnmowers so badly back then.
Yeah.
But I was cutting, and the blade came off.
Oh,
No.
And
my
it-
God.
It flung through
No.
and hit the shed and went right, boom,
Yeah.
sliced right into the shed. I
Oh,
mean,
that
it could
could've
have
hit
killed
you.
anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anybody, yeah.
Oh,
My
that's
dad
terrifying.
lost a toe on a.
No way.
Yeah,
Really?
I think they were able to put it back. Well, I know they were able to put it back on. He's got a toe.
He has a toe.
But yeah, when he was younger, he just put his foot under it, or I guess and it just.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
I've done the top of my shoe going backwards.
Oh, that's,
So that was close.
that's not great.
I've done
either.
with the whippersnapper, having
Yeah.
it hit a rock and it hitting my
That'll
feet.
happen, yeah.
And I've done that once in flip-flops and never again.
Oh,
And now I
yeah.
wear
I've
shoes
always
every
had a
time.
weird fear. I mean, and it's a good fear, but I've always been very, very afraid of, injuring myself with a lawnmower or a snowblower and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm
snowblowers
always
for sure.
very, very careful to make sure my feet and everything
Maybe in another
stays.
life, that's
Yeah.
how you died.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. But now, I mean, the idea that a blade could fly off and just go
God.
shooting somewhere, that's
Well,
frightening.
this is fun. We should look for listings or I don't know, people that have died in the area from snowblower or lawnmower accidents, and maybe it was
your
Rush.
soul.
Could be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Rush in
Could
like
be.
another life.
I love
Yeah.
the idea, though, that Rush goes out in full armor next time.
Yeah.
He's so afraid of the blade.
That's right. Yet I sharpened the lawnmower with it on, so that was weird. Yeah.
What I find really depressing in your story is that you're reincarnated as basically the same guy.
Yeah.
With the fear of lawnmowers.
But that's the only thing that I need to work. I needed to work on, and that looks like it's going well.
Canadian radio host who died in a lawnmower accident.
Like what you just heard? Tell a friend. Tell a friend. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mauler, Rush, Jenni, and Brady wherever podcasts are found.
Follow the gang on socials for more fun at Mauler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenni, and at Brady Jones Radio.
The Hot Tub Podcast, a part of the Stingray Podcast Network.